Okay, Louis. This has been on my mind recently. What is your favorite kind of window? Like what kind of shape? What kind of frames you looking like?
Dude, you can't go wrong with a nice circular window.
No, I thought you were gonna say like rectangular. How are you gonna say circular? Nah, you know
And then
what
you
you
can like
need?
stick your face in it.
No, you need like those like rectangle ones with like the curve on top. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I
Oh my
have no
God.
idea what you're
I
talking
Yeah.
cannot believe we're actually having this discussion.
Anyways, what's up, LOJcast? It's your boy Louis back at it again with another episode. Wait, is it another episode or is it beginning of season 2, episode number
I
1?
said
New
Let's
season,
go.
baby. We got renewed by ourselves. We repeat ourselves for a second
New
season.
season.
Even
picked
though no
LOJcast
one
back
wants
up for a
us, we're
second season.
back.
Can't get rid of us.
Yeah.
New season doesn't mean new members. We got the same old members. John
OGs.
Chia, Oscar Fang.
What
Of
up, what up?
course.
Yo,
Oh,
boy.
I'm John Sia, by the way, for the new listeners.
And all new season means new sponsors. And this week's sponsor is, drum roll please. No one, again. No, we still don't have a sponsor.
New season, still no sponsor.
New season,
sponsors.
same old trash host.
He's talking about me.
Anyway,
Why are you so proud, Oscar?
let's get it started.
All right, hold up. Just give a little preface for the season for the new listeners. For new listeners, this is gonna be completely new. Last season we were a little bit like funny. We were all over the place. We got that little snazzy energy. You know?
We're trying to find ourselves, you feel?
Yeah, exactly. Which was fun and all. But this season we're gonna go in a different route. So this season we'll dive in a little more deep stuff. But you know, like for like that first 20 minutes, we're gonna have like a little bit of banter, and then we're gonna dive into deep stuff. So if you watch like episode 11 with Sengyeon, we're gonna have like talks like that kind of stuff. But like the first 20 minutes, we'll give our weekly updates. Will be kind of like upbeat banter stuff, and then we'll get into like deeper stuff later half.
Right. So if you guys want to delve deeper into the insecurities of the Kanye listener,
Oh God.
peel back the surface layer of the Florida man.
Oh
and
my
see
gosh.
why the loud kid is so loud? Just keep listening. You got it covered.
Yeah. And there's also like interesting stuff. Like you'll learn a lot about us for sure. And like just like there's very interesting topics and like talks about like the world. Like I don't know. If I was you, I would stay around and listen. We got some good stuff planned.
All right, let's get it started with the weekly.
Let's get it started.
All right, are we just gonna ignore Louis' voice crack?
Shut up. I haven't had one since like episode 5. I
I'm not
can't
gonna
believe
lie,
Voice crack
I
of
didn't hear
the
that one.
season.
I didn't hear that one.
First voice crack of the season, Louis. Congratulations.
Thank
Started off
you,
strong.
thank you.
All right, I'm
promised
gonna go first.
Okay. Oh, he's eager.
Yeah, I got one. All right. So this morning, we had a group chat. Louis texted in the group chat, "Yo, I found this video, right?"
Okay.
And so, all right. So basically, we did a DECA, right? We made states, okay.
Oh.
And all right. So basically, when we were at DECA, we filmed like the very like unofficial first like vlog for Lodge, right? Like we didn't even call it Lodge at the time. It just so happened it was the three of us, and we decided to like record ourselves. It's like this 8-minute long thing, and like it brought back a lot of memories, even though it was only a couple months ago.
That was a good time.
Yo, you know what the crazy thing was?
10,000 plays, and we'll release it. 10,000 plays.
Yo, you know what was crazy though? Like even back then, I did the intro, and then Oscar like filled us in with the recap. Like it was the same sort of. Like,
yeah, actually, I didn't even think about that.
That was
That's
kind of
true.
crazy.
Just fit into our roles like that.
That was kind of crazy.
For sure.
No,
And
it was a chill vibe. I like.
And
that a
oh
lot.
man, I messed up today. Well, first of all, today's my mom's birthday, by the way. So shout out Mama Fang.
Shout out.
Mama
Happy
Fang,
birthday.
Master
Anyways,
Ube.
yo, real ones know. All right, so today I was gonna buy a pair of shoes, right? So I resell, I'll be my own entrepreneur and stuff. You know how it is.
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
And I so basically
Flipping shoes like they burgers.
it was a draw sort of type thing. It was Yeezy 380 Peppers, okay? And for whatever reason, I
Those
thought
ugly. I'm gonna act like I know what they are.
No
Alright,
idea what
okay.
they are.
But anyways, in my mind, like I didn't really like look too much into them. And I was like, all right, it's a Yeezy. It's probably some resale on them. I entered the draw, and I won. I got hella excited, and then like I posted on my story. I was hella excited because I never win draws on sneakers. And then I got a bunch of people DM me, bro. Like those are bricks. Like why would you even go for them? Like you're gonna lose money if you sell this. So like I feel kind of stupid now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oscar just lost one.
The first one he won.
The first one I won on the Adidas.
What a good way to start.
The first one he won, he's not even gonna get a profit on him. I mean, he'll get some kind of profit.
Nah, you know what? You gotta start somewhere, Oscar.
No, for sure.
You gotta build upon it. The love just keeps going on,
Hey, you know what they say? If you start from the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up, Oscar.
That's
and
true.
You really got nowhere to go but up.
Dude, Oscar is like his home is bottom rock, like rock bottom. What did I just say?
Bottom
Bottom
rock.
rock. That's funny.
Bikini
Louis.
bottom. Like that's
Clip
his
that
like.
bottom rock.
Shut
All
up,
right,
Joe.
what y'all got
Top
for
10
us?
dumbest quotes by Louis. All right, I'll go next.
Thank
So
God.
I had my first full week of school this week.
All right, how was that?
Kind of tiring, but
Mhm. Hey, what you got? Ninth period, like last period of the day. What you got? Or like let's say who like notable people in your class. Let's say just.
so I got this. So my teacher, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
right.
He
He's
gives
cool,
a
yeah.
lot of work though, which is really annoying.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
say so.
And yeah, I don't really have that many friends in that class.
Well, I mean, you got
I don't
a
really have
couple
any.
friends in that
No,
class.
I don't really have. I don't actually have any friends in that class. Like in that class, I don't like usually when I'm in class with people, like I'll like talk with them. Like
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure,
exactly
for
the greatest student. Like I'll talk with my friends in class.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
For that class, like I kind of just like go on my iPad and just read manga the whole time. I don't like talk with any of my like anyone there because I'm just not friends with
Oh
them.
yeah. No. I feel you. Same thing with my ninth period class.
Oh yeah, who's in your ninth period class?
No one's in my ninth period. I hate everyone in my ninth period class. Everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
you hate
wait.
everybody. Wait, I didn't say
Especially,
that.
you know what? Nah, I hate people whose name starts with J in my ninth period class. That's
Don't
what
y'all have the same ninth period? Though?
Hey yo,
Oh wait, yeah, that's such a coincidence. Oh my god,
wild.
I didn't realize you were in there, Oscar.
Okay, that's awkward.
All right, John. I gotta ask. So you a week into school, right?
Yes, a week into school.
All right, not a week into school. You got your first full week of school, right?
Okay, yeah, first full week of school.
First full week of school. You got a favorite class or not?
Louis, we're in gallery now. The viewers can't see when you do that.
What'd he do?
I
He,
went close to
he,
the
he,
camera.
checked his
I
throat.
forgot.
You what?
He,
I was like
went
looking
close
at
to
my
the
mouth,
camera.
like.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
in
let's just keep it
gallery.
rolling.
Everyone can see that, Louis.
Oh my god, we're actually doing a podcast with a monkey.
Whoa, calm down there, buddy.
We're talking about you, Louis.
I know it hurt me. Dude, the crazy thing is, I'm in gallery mode, so I can. So like I know.
Oh, so he knew.
Yeah. But like I was
What
like,
is this
oh,
man
you can't see
doing?
me.
What is
You
this
guys
man
remember in freshman year we learned about evolution and like chimpanzees like evolved and stuff. Like Louis like the chimpanzee that Louis like evolved from just like really got lucky and just like passed on his dumb genes like even though he wasn't supposed to.
Okay, that's not how evolution works.
Absolute slander.
That's
The
not.
slander.
That's not how.
Oh my goodness.
Charles Darwin is rolling in his grave right now. Come on, that's kind of disrespectful.
That's true, my bad. Sorry, Charles.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. If Charles Darwin was alive, I think we'd be pretty good friends right now. Like
No,
if he was
that's so
alive right now.
cap. That's so cap.
Dude,
He's
that guy
intellectual.
was a-
I'm
That
intellectual.
guy was a
No, that's
world-renowned
wrong.
scientist. You're some bum from Chinatown.
That's true.
Like,
But think about it, though.
But he is the host of the best podcast on the planet.
That's true.
that's true.
Hey, I mean, no one can really compete with us. Like, if you think about it, like, who else is doing what we do?
I mean, there's one podcast that comes to mind.
Like,
Oh,
Future
yeah,
collab,
shout out.
possible.
Oh,
All right, anyway,
oh.
Louis,
Future
what you
collab
got for
may be
us?
coming.
I mean, I got a new mic today because my mom, she does a lot of virtual meetings, so she got a new mic for her, work stuff, and I couldn't get it to work, which is why I'm
He
still
is
using
a
my
boomer
headphones.
when it comes to technology. He does not.
But
know
let me get
the
this straight. So
first thing
your
about
mom
technology.
figured out how to get it to work, and like you were just here.
No.
Talking
She
about.
like,
I
it's
can't hear you.
no, she didn't open it yet. Like I'm the first one to use it. So
So you broke it, huh?
Okay.
no, I didn't
But
break it.
I'm just
I
saying,
didn't break
Louis
it, bro.
is an absolute boomer when it comes to technology. He has no idea how to use technology.
All right, what's another
Dude.
example of that?
Oh,
Like
wait,
if I
don't
stare
know.
at the screen for too long, my eyes start hurting.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, that happens to everybody.
I have
Not
like
to me. Hey,
try,
you
try,
haven't
try
been
to guess.
trained.
Try to
in the
guess how
Minecraft
old my
games.
Mac is. Try to guess how old my Mac
Like,
is.
isn't it like 10 years?
10
Oh
years.
no way.
Dude, if it was 10 years, I would be very, very happy. It's 12 years. Late 2008.
Oh
El
man.
Capitan OS Max. Get me off of this, bro.
Hey, wait, I'm just saying, yo, that laptop must have been hella expensive. 2008 is Great Recession kind of times, bro.
I don't catch up with that stuff. I was like 4 years old at the time, bro. No, but like,
Wait, Louis.
if any of my LOJcast supporters want to hit me up, I'll like set up like a Zelle, PayPal, GoFundMe, just so I can get like a new
You're really
computer.
out here asking
Hey,
for a new laptop.
Patreon gold care package holders get to
Link
see the
in the
vlog
description. I'll like add my Zelle, my PayPal. If you guys
Oh
want to
my
hit me up,
God.
All right, I mean,
my time
if
of
it
need.
really comes to it, I will start an OnlyFans for you, Louis. I will.
Oscar,
Honestly,
no one wants your OnlyFans.
Honestly-
No, not John.
honestly, Oscar, I feel like that's gonna like lose me money.
Nah, bro.
Like,
People gonna be in the chat talking about how much for this, how much for
Dude,
this pick, how much for that pick.
Oscar. I know you've been like learning about like business stuff, so you know about like the laws of supply and demand, right?
I
Like,
know about the old
so the
S
thing
and
with
D.
your OnlyFans is that like it just breaks the law because demand is negative. Demand is just negative. So like
People paying me to like not make an OnlyFans.
exactly. Oscar, I'll pay you to not make an OnlyFans. Please do not.
I mean,
Yeah, that's how you lose money, bro. People pay you not. Actually, no, you still making money. Oscar, start an
oh
OnlyFans.
yeah. Okay, monkey.
Wait,
Anyways,
first of all, what is an OnlyFans? Is that I don't even know. What
bro,
that
we
is.
are not having this discussion again. Absolutely not. If you want to go talk, if you want to go back to episode whatever, okay, let's go back when John was talking about
whatever.
what's OnlyFans. Is that like streaming? Like this?
Oh, I don't know what
big
it is.
OnlyFans?
I don't know what it is. For the
Alright,
record,
John,
I
okay,
don't know
John.
what it is.
You were just talking about I would pay you not to make an OnlyFans. Like,
Nah, for the record, I don't know what that is. I don't know what
Alright,
that is,
John.
for the record.
All right, let's
alright,
get it.
y'all want to dive in?
Yeah, we were kind of waiting for
Alright.
you, Oscar. to
All right,
wait
this
for
is all right.
me.
This is okay. So I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think this is one of like the deeper questions, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So the question for today is, what do you think is your greatest flaw, and what do you think is your greatest strength? But the thing is, we'll go around and talk for the other person. You feel like
Oh,
Wait,
that's
well, will the person get to say what they think is their own eventually?
sure you can talk. Yeah, we
Okay,
mentioned that too.
yo. I
Okay.
don't want to do John, bro.
I don't want to do John either. I got Louis.
Wait, why not? Wait, why don't you want to do me?
Because I feel like if we're wrong, you'll be like, yo, these guys don't know me at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Like these are my friends. They don't know me at all, and you get all like butthurt.
What? What? Hey, yo,
We're
yo,
just
you.
dumb.
Hey, yo,
We're
yo,
just
yo,
dumb.
yo,
That's
yo,
what I'm
yo,
saying.
yo,
We're
yo,
dumb.
yo. You're making it sound like to the listeners that I'm like a sensitive person.
Yeah, John's a snowflake, guys. John's definitely like a
Nah.
snowflake.
I know he did not just say that. Louis the
John's
biggest
like-
snowflake out of the three of us.
You for real right now? Out of
That's
the
so
three,
true.
I'm the
That's
biggest
so true.
snowflake.
Out of the three of us, that's so true.
No, Louis is like
First of
sensitive when
all-
it comes to like certain stuff.
What is a snowflake? Is it just like a person that's sensitive?
It's just
Kinda,
like
yeah.
a person that's Louis.
They get offended a lot by like dumb stuff.
How is that
That's
not
Louis.
Oscar?
How's
How
that
is
me?
How is that not
That's not
Oscar?
Oscar.
I'm like the person that like accidentally gets snowflakes upset.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, whatever. Sure, I'm a snowflake. I get
All
offended.
right.
All right, we gotta
Who
decide
do
how
you
we're
wanna
gonna
do
go
first?
around the
Who do you
room.
want to do first? Who wants to go first?
I don't want to go first.
You don't want to go first?
Nah.
Okay, then we'll do Louis because you guys don't want to do me. So we'll do Louis first.
Okay.
Wait. I'm just confused. He does. Who do we do?
No, we do Louis. You and me do Louis.
They do Louis. Oscar and
Nice.
John double tag. What?
Yeah,
Double
devil's
team.
threesome.
Double
Hey,
team.
hey,
Okay.
hey.
We're gonna gang up on him.
Okay. Hey,
Yo.
yo, that's kind of sus.
This is supposed to be a serious podcast, Oscar. Serious vibes only.
Oscar, hey,
Bro,
yo,
it's
buddy.
2020. Oh, also shout
That's
out my
kinda
girl
sus.
RBG or whatever his name is.
Oscar,
Whatever.
whatever
Oh.
year it is, like gangbang is not cool, man.
Bro, you just I said I was talking
Yo,
about
Louis.
I was talking
do you know who
about
RBG is?
Who's RBG?
She's the Supreme Court judge that just
Ruth Bader
died.
Ginsburg. You just talking about how she was getting gangbanged. Is that what you said?
What? No.
Louis.
Oscar was saying something.
Clip
about-
that. Post production. Whoever does it, clip it.
Bro, who is? I don't even know who that girl
She's the
is.
Supreme Court judge
Is
that
she
just
cute?
Everyone's talking. Yo, okay,
No,
Louis.
she's dead.
Okay.
Louis.
Answer the
Oh,
question.
no.
In her prime years.
Yo, all right, bro, you gotta shut up right
Just
now.
in her
Like,
prime years.
Louis.
why are
Like,
you still talking?
Well,
Why?
you don't have
Louis,
Joe Stalin, Joseph Stalin.
No, Louis.
Anyways.
No.
You got muted, bro.
Alright, you know what's Louis' greatest flaw? Ignorance.
All right, but let's be for real though.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you? All right, so maybe we should have came up with these beforehand.
Wait. Let's build Louis up first so we can tear him down. Because if we
Sure,
just,
I
like,
get what you mean.
if we like break him down, he's just gonna like break down. Like there's no building him back up from that.
Fact.
Let's first build him up. Okay.
I think he's a hard worker.
Oh.
I would say that.
Yeah, that's definitely one of his greatest traits. I would definitely agree with
And
that.
like
I mean,
he knows what he's lacking. You feel?
I don't know about that.
I would say because I know sometimes like
I want to say he knows what he's lacking, but I feel like he's willing to reach out to find out what he's lacking.
okay, sure.
I think Louis' greatest trait is his willingness to learn. Like
For sure.
I think like a big problem that most people have, like even if it's not like conscious,
Mhm.
and it's like they don't even realize it themselves. But like I think a big problem is like everyone's like very prideful in who they are. Like they're proud of who they are. So like when you like if like you make a decision and someone else criticizes you, like you'll
Mhm.
get like defensive. You know, not you. I'm saying like
Oh,
people
I
in
understand.
general.
Just a general
Yeah,
example.
yeah, like just
Okay.
in general, like people get defensive like when they're criticized, and like
Mhm.
they don't like to be told like when they're like wrong and like
For
they
sure.
need to improve stuff. And I'm not saying like Louis doesn't like, because like obviously no one likes to hear that, but like Louis is very willing to like take in the criticism and grow from it.
Yeah, for sure. Like he doesn't
I
take
think
it like as a bad thing, sort of.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
That's what I think Louis is greatest trait. Like he's just so willing to like take criticism and learn from it.
I
Hey, look at him smiling. Oh my gosh.
this smile not gonna be on for too long.
I don't get complimented that often. This is pretty cool.
Hey yo.
Let's
Okay,
just cut it
yeah.
here. Let's just cut the segment
No,
here.
no, 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 no,
Next
no,
question.
no,
Next
no.
question.
All right,
All
wait.
right, but
Oscar,
other
is there anything
segments
else you
also
want to
good.
elaborate on Louis' best trait?
On Louis' best trait, I think he's a good friend, which is sort of very vague, but I think it's true.
Oh, I was gonna like, do you want to elaborate on like the hardworking part?
Oh, and the hardworking part. All right, I remember you were telling me when you guys were partnered for DECA, right?
Yeah.
And you were telling me Louis felt like he was sort of like not as, I guess, adept at this sort of stuff as you were. I can't think of a better word.
His smile went away.
And so you were
His
telling me
poor smile.
you were telling me like, oh yeah, like he knew like he was like lacking in this, so like he like worked like a lot harder than I did to like sort of like
Yeah.
get to that point, which is like sort of that's what
I
I was
mean, that's
talking
also like one of the reasons why like Louis became my partner. Like,
Mhm.
why I chose Louis to be my partner, because I knew he's like such a hard worker.
Mhm.
Like where like to be honest, like me and Louis have been like friends in like 7th grade. But like to be honest, I didn't know how hard working he was until like the end of like freshman year. Like when we were
I would
studying
say
for
the same, yeah.
we were studying for the SAT2 bio, I was like, whoa, wait, yo, this kid is grinding. Like this kid like works hard.
John,
'Cause,
you know
like,
what I got on this on the bio
he,
too? I got
all
a
right, he didn't do
710.
well. Oh, okay, like he didn't do
Wait,
well.
on the
He
second try or
grinded.
first
No,
try?
on the first try, I got 710. I studied
Oh,
way longer than John. At least double John, and he got a 90-point difference. He got a perfect 800.
I mean it happens. I
I mean, it happens when you're the main character of the anime. You know, it just happens like
okay,
that.
John. I
It happens
Hey
like
John.
that.
Reference to
Are
episode
side
11.
characters pulling 760s? I don't think so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Oscar got a 760 on his first try.
I don't know, throw it out there.
I don't know.
Anyways.
No, but the thing is like the thing with Louis, like he doesn't show the hard work. Like it's always behind the scenes,
Oh,
which is like,
you really simping for him, huh?
hey, don't worry, I'll tear him down. I'll tear
No.
him down.
All
but
right, you know what? It's good though. It's good.
yeah, no,
Let me-
but
We
Can
gotta
I just
talk
say
about it more
something?
often.
yeah,
I just-
that's what I really think about Louis. Like it's really behind the scenes. Like I don't know. Like yo,
That's you right now.
Oscar.
That's
You
you.
on gallery now, boy. You on gallery.
Fine. All right.
No. But I
But-
totally agree with John, and big ups to you, Louis.
And
Thank you.
also, just if you want to see how receptive Louis is to criticism, make sure you stick around for next week.
That was
Oh
next
no.
week. Oh
Make sure you
man.
stick around for next week. Louis is very receptive to
No,
criticism.
Oh,
can I
yeah,
just
he-
say something real
Oh
quick?
man.
Yeah.
I think it's like the reason why I'm so hardworking and so like receptive to criticism, as John put it, is because I know I'm just stupid, bro. I'm so dumb as bricks, so I have to work extra hard, and I'm like I know that I'm lacking, so like I want to know like what people
Mhm.
think and what I can improve on, because I am so flawed.
Wait, Louis, did you read Haikyuu?
Yeah, I did.
So like it. You know what you're reminding me of right now? You know, like that scene of like Korai and Hinata, like when they're like talking like oh, I've known since the beginning that I'm weak. Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
yeah,
Uh,
no,
Y'all about to just
Oh,
spoil
yeah.
Haikyuu for me after telling me to watch it for like the past like 7 weeks.
You're not gonna remember it by the time you get up to that point.
I know what happens. Korra and Hinata.
That's okay.
Yeah.
no,
Alright,
it's like
alright. Oh wait,
their
Louis, what do
struggle
you
being
think
short.
is your greatest strength?
Dude, you know I don't think of myself in that much of a positive light to think like, oh yeah, my greatest
Oh,
strength.
Oh,
I
yo,
can't
that's
even
kinda
think of like
depressing.
no.
Damn, that's kind of depressing.
It's because
Alright.
inside my own brain, I'm just pretty hard on myself. So I don't like.
All right, but what do you think is your greatest strength then?
Mm,
Or do you think yourself just as like someone with no strengths? You're just like weaknesses.
yeah,
Oscar's face went stone serious.
Wait,
He's like,
I
that's
zoned
how
out for a
think of
second.
myself.
I zoned out for a second. I started thinking about something else. Are we still talking about Louis' worst greatest strength?
Yo, no.
Oh.
Oh my, yo, cut this host. Cut this
Cut
host.
the
bro.
host.
Cut the host.
you're not
Anyways.
listening, bro.
So we're talking about John, finish my sentence. We're talking about
Louis' greatest strength.
Louis' greatest strength. Yeah. All right.
Except
so
we're not talking about it. Louis
Oh, he's talking. Yeah, that's what I meant. Are we still on the topic of? All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Anyways, Louis, continue.
Um, honestly, like I, this is so weird. This is so like just like trying to hype myself up like that.
Voice
No, you
crack.
know what? It is. It is.
But
tough to
maybe
think about that kind of
your
stuff,
best trait is your voice cracks, Louis.
though. All right, do you guys want to like sort of move on to like the other thing? And then maybe
No, I want to hear what Louis thinks is his own best trait first.
Probably like I've been known to have like a good heart, you know, good moral character.
I would say so. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's my best trait, but
And what's your best trait?
if I had to choose it, I don't know, probably like what John said,
You got too many.
my willingness to improve.
Ha, Oscar, I know him better than you.
Oh, 1 for John, 0 for Oscar. Is
No,
that
it's because
right?
I slack off a lot. I slack off a lot, which is why I don't want to say like being hardworking is my greatest trait.
Yeah, freaking slacker.
All right, not for the ugly part.
All right, not for the ugly part. All right, Oscar, what do you think is Louis' worst trait? Yo, Louis went like this. Louis went like this.
I can't. Honestly, I can't. I'm not saying he doesn't have any, but I just can't think of any right now.
I think Louis' worst trait is like he has that.
I'll tell you if I agree with yours.
Okay, I think he has that willingness to learn, but a lot of times he just doesn't learn.
He doesn't act on that, or
yeah, like a lot of times like he'll know what to do, but he just doesn't do it.
I mean, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
John, doesn't that piss you off?
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like your biggest pet peeve, like, oh, like they'll say they do this, but then like they never.
No, but you don't say that you're gonna do it. Like you just know that you should be doing it, but you don't do it. Like so, it doesn't annoy me as much because like you don't like tell me that like you're like gonna.
So the difference is that I just don't tell John what I should be doing.
Wait, but you know what's happening like in his head.
What do you mean? Like I know that he knows because I'm always telling him like the stuff that he should improve on.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can.
Wait, this makes me sound like such like a controlling friend. No. I
was like,
I didn't want to mention that.
Processing in my head because I was like, wait, that sounds so.
So bad.
I'm always telling him.
No. Louis always like asking me like stuff too. Like
John's always crapping on me, guys.
No.
That's just the person John is. He just constantly craps on me.
No. Wait, Louis, like, no, me and Louis have like talks about this kind of stuff. And, like, he asked me about this kind of stuff. I'm not just like.
He's like, oh, you know what? Oh, what's up, Louis? Yeah, you never do what you say you're gonna do. That's you're kind of a crappy person. No, it's not like that. I like actively seeking out.
Yeah, and that's like part of his best trait, which I think like he actively seeks out like that criticism to like improve. But I think like a big problem is like he doesn't always learn from his mistakes. It might take him like multiple mistakes to learn.
But that happens though. It's like.
Yeah.
That's why there's such thing as like second, like third, fourth, fifth chances.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
I think
I can agree.
You go. All right,
I can agree, but I also think that's like something that a lot of people can relate to. Like it's not just Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like greatest flaw doesn't have to be unique to the person.
Right. For sure. I think Louis' greatest flaw is. I feel like this is hard because I think like when you talk about what's someone else's greatest flaw, it's like is this sort of like how the condescending tone sort of like.
Oh, I guess.
I don't mean it that way. I said like when you talk about this sort of stuff, like does it ever have sort of?
I mean, but like we're asking for it. Like we all want to know.
Right. For sure.
It's like an open conversation.
Right. Yeah. Open conversation.
I still don't know what Oscar said.
Oscar said like isn't it like kind of condescending to like talk about someone else's greatest flaw?
Why would it be condescending?
Because like why are you telling someone else what's wrong with them? But like in this situation, like we all of us want to know each other's greatest flaw, and it's like our own flaws. Like,
I feel like why wouldn't you want to know like what flaws you have?
No, I totally agree with you. But
it's like sometimes people are like who are you to say that? You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, I guess so, but
yeah, he's just very open. Louis, not everyone's as open to criticism as you.
You know what? I
didn't even realize. Sorry.
I agree with John. I'll say the same thing as John.
Really? I think
that's also unoriginal. Yeah, I agree with John.
Wait, what was I gonna say? There's another flaw of Louis. Oh, I think another flaw of Louis is that he just doesn't work efficiently. Like, this is like less of like a deep flaw, but like it's just like he's so inefficient in his work.
Are you saying like he spends a lot of time doing it? Like if he spends 7 hours, he'll only spend like 3 hours studying.
What
No,
John
I'm saying, like,
does in like 30 minutes, I'll take 2 hours to do.
yeah, like that kind of
Maybe
vibe.
I guess it's either because he's a slow learner or he's just wasting his time for like an hour and a half.
No, he's not wasting his time though. He's like solidly doing work. He's just like a really slow worker.
I
No,
mean,
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
his fault then.
Like half of the time, I'll actually like be trying to like learn in like just a big period of time, in a big inefficient period of time. But like the other half of the time, I'll be like doing it for 30 minutes and like being like, oh, I can't do this, and I just like I get distracted by like NBA or like YouTube or whatever, and like and then like I have to reshift my focus back to it, which takes like another 20 minutes, blah blah. So that's why it takes
Okay,
so long for
I
me
don't
to.
think it's that bad. No, well, oh, if you say it like that, I don't think it's that bad. But like, we had this like we both do this class called science research, and there was this like project we had to do for the summer, and he like spent like 10 hours on it, and then like 10 hours on top of like another like 6 hours the day before, and I spent like maybe like 2 hours
This is
like
just John flexing that he's a
on
fast
like
worker.
another
Nah, dude,
job.
I'm telling. I'm just stupid. I'm so stupid. I I I take so long to do
I'm gonna be
stuff.
honest. I think it's very hard for a person to actually be dumb, like legitimately dumb. I think most people in this world are okay. Maybe I shouldn't generalize, but I think most people can be considered. That doesn't make sense because
I mean,
most people are smart. Then
mental disorder people included. Like unless there's like that's like you just
sure.
like
Okay. My point is, I think Louis is a smart guy.
yeah, Louis is a
Yeah.
smart guy.
So that's my point.
I'm
Smarter
saying
than
like he
you?
works
He's dumb.
inefficiently though.
No, I know because he kept saying I'm so dumb as it. Oh, that can be in, right?
No, you have to clip that. I mean, you
He
have to
said
cut it.
crapping before.
We used to cut that too.
I don't cut the other one.
Crappy, dude, you do not cut crappy out. Anyways,
Anyways,
should I do it?
oh yeah, now
This
you say
was
what you think your greatest flaw is. Oh, you
um.
already know Louis been thinking about this for like years and years. This is my time to shine.
I don't think I know my greatest flaw, but one flaw that bothers me a lot is like I think way too much about the.
This man froze at the
Alright,
this
so you
man froze at
said,
the climax. He went, "Yo, I think my greatest flaw
Oh, did
is
I
I."
freeze?
yeah,
Did I
you
And then he
froze.
just
freeze?
You
Sorry.
you went. You went. I think my greatest flaw is, and then you froze.
Sorry.
Yo, it should have like when the anime ends the episode, just like when you're about to find out the
I'm
secret.
sorry, guys. I've been watching too much Naruto. That man, those
your computer froze because you were watching too much Naruto. Did
no,
that make
like
sense to you?
It knew the timing. No,
no,
it
like
knew the
it
anime timing.
cliffhang. No, you know
Yeah.
how Naruto always cliffhangs.
Okay.
Like that's just built into my
Okay,
character.
all right, Lou.
God, I
What do
hate
you
you.
think is your greatest flaw? Oh my gosh.
I'm kidding.
I don't know my greatest flaw, but one flaw that bothers me a lot is thinking too much about the insignificant things, but then like barely thinking at all for like the important things.
Mm. All right. So if you don't mind, like,
I have someone else who
what's an
I have
example of
someone
that?
else
I
in mind
guess.
that I think just thinks the exact same way like that too.
What did Oscar ask? Sorry.
Like,
He asked,
what's an example? If you don't mind sharing.
Like if one of my friends or like if I'm dating someone, whoa,
Oh, yo.
there's like a small like face expression or like they say one like little thing about me. I'll be like
Uh-huh.
thinking about that for the next 3 weeks,
So like
guaranteed.
you're like an overthinker about like the small stuff.
Like one time I was like I was in the car with John going back home
Yeah.
and he goes I said some random like filler word like, oh damn, that's what's up. And then John said, shut up, Louis.
No, yo, Louis, you're making me sound like
That's
a
what you
bad
said
friend.
though.
No,
You're
no,
like, shh,
no,
Louis,
no,
shh.
no, no, no. It was like a super deep conversation. Like it was like super deep. Like someone
Oh,
was getting
so Louis
super
basically
deep.
just killed the vibe.
Yeah, like he was like killing the vibe. He was like, yeah,
But
for
he
sure, that's
does that
cool
so
stuff, man.
often.
Like he's like, yeah, for sure, that's cool. I was like, yo, Louis, just stop talking. Just like
And
let
then
just
like literally like that night I was thinking about it the whole time. And then I like texted John the next day like, oh John, what did you mean by that?
like in the
Oh,
middle of the day.
I was
Like,
gonna say, oh, I kind of relate to that, like, cause I overthink stuff too. But then, like, you text him the next day talking about what did you mean when you said shut up?
yeah.
No,
Like,
because I want to know what he meant. I don't know what he meant. So
all right,
Yeah,
he
no.
means one of two
All
things,
right.
like
Oh no,
stop talking,
wait.
or like, or just stop talking. Like, what else is there?
Yo. The new listeners to the podcast, I think I'm such a bad friend. No. It was because like someone was getting really
John, the
deep.
same
Like,
10 people listen to our podcast every week. What are you talking about?
hey, shout out to the 10 people who listen to our podcast every week. The fact that there's
Shout
10
out,
of
yeah.
you impresses me.
Hey, Louis, why do you look so mad? I was just kidding.
what?
You look kind of mad.
Oh sorry. I was just thinking. Sorry.
All right, so what's the time where you think like you don't think enough about it then?
Just any I can't think of a like a actual example right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd
But
love to pull that card on you.
I know.
Whenever
Okay,
me and
I
Lou
got a
get
question.
arguing on something, I say, "Give me an example." He never gives me an example.
Like who like
I got a
why
question.
can't how can you think of like a specific example that
Can I
fits
ask my
exactly that? Sure, whatever.
Can I
Shut
ask my
up.
question?
Sure, just ask.
I'm about to.
Okay, can I ask a question? Oh no, can I ask a question?
Oh my
You
god!
monkey.
Oh my god.
I eat my banana and make LOJcast.
All right,
I
just
did
ask
not
your question.
evolve properly.
Are you gonna ask your question?
I'm about to evolve. I'm about to ask my question. Are you gonna let me ask my question?
This is
Are
like
you
two
gonna let me ask my
siblings
question?
bickering. This is literally two siblings bickering.
Okay, I'm about to ask my question.
Okay,
Do you
ask your
feel
question,
like do you feel like sort of like when you have like a like something to think about, like let's say you big project coming up or something like that, like is this sort of something like it pops in your head and you're like, oh, like I don't want to think about this right now. You should have just like shove it back in your head and like you try to like keep it away from like the surface consciousness to like avoid thinking about it, so to speak.
I feel like that's just procrastination.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
okay.
I definitely do that.
All right, but that's different from what you were talking about.
Um, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like if I have like a big decision coming up, I guess I just shove it into the back of my mind and I just won't think about it, or I won't give it enough thought that like will actually
Right.
result in like the best decision
Mm-hmm.
for myself.
Yeah. I think it's human nature to sort of like avoid like conflict, though. I mean, I wouldn't call that conflict, but also sort of like internal conflict, I guess.
I would say it's human nature, but I think like a lot of people like shy away from conflict.
Right. Yeah.
Like for myself, like I always end up going to other people. Like, oh, what should I do about this? Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Like, what should I do? And then they say stuff, and then I'm thinking like, oh, why did I ask them? Like, I should be doing this by
Wait,
myself.
I think that's okay though. I think like what's important is like getting like that support system from other people and like having them help you out. But I think at the end of the day, it's not like they who decide. It's like you take their opinion and you're like, oh, that's a good point. Like, oh, I didn't think of that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like having that support system is important, but it's just like how you use that. Like it's not like they're not like making your decisions for you. You're using it as like a tool to like make better.
That's definitely the most ideal way to do it. But like for me, it feels like I'm just like just translating what they say to me into real life.
Okay, yeah.
Like not making my own decisions
Okay,
based on like the
yeah.
information that I get.
Yeah, I get it. Like you're just like copy and pasting.
Yeah.
There's no like none of your own thought.
Let's do Oscar.
Let's do Oscar. Let me tell you what I was just thinking about. Okay, I'm not to kill the vibe, but all right. So let's say Louis, check. I think that was pretty cool discussion we just had. Check. Okay. How cool is it that you say something? Okay, John says something. He says a word. It makes a sound. Okay, his computer hears it. Okay, and then it goes through like this little wire and like up like into the earbud here, and I hear it. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that?
And then you guys say I'm the boomer.
Sorry. Anyway, but that's what I was thinking about at the tail end of that discussion. Like, just randomly,
Oscar,
I was like,
shut up.
I was like, wait, how am I hearing John right now?
These are the thoughts I have in like 5th grade, Oscar.
Okay.
John, like you know how people say like, oh, females mature twice as fast as guys. John matures twice as fast as females.
No,
stop!
That's the vibe I get, bro.
Person.
That's a vibe.
Like
I mean, that's true. 5th grade, all right. Fifth grade was all right when he first started school. 5 years into school, he thought of that, right? And then for me, 10 years into school, I thought of that. So yeah,
11. We're 11 years.
Oh, 11. So a little bit more than twice.
John works 4 times as faster than me. Oscar thinks 2 times slower than John.
No, not 2 times slower. John thinks 2 times faster than me. That sounds a little bit better. Okay, does it sound like I'm slow?
It makes it sound like I'm fast.
Yeah, it just makes it sound like John's fast and like.
Yeah, Oscar.
Anyway,
right into Oscar's biggest flaw
let's
right
do
now.
Oscar.
I'm gonna get so demoralized.
Or do we go straight into the? All right, what do you want to hear first? The greatest strength or the greatest flaw, Oscar?
Greatest flaw.
Greatest flaw. The way he said that. All right, Lou, you want to go first?
Oh, I've been waiting for this one. I actually don't know. I have to think about it a little. You want to go first?
I'm not gonna come back from this one.
There's too many.
There's honestly too many.
I agree.
It's like, yo, let me get my list. Like, how much time do we have? Like,
you know, I think an old one, I would say is, I think like Oscar used to be very good at just like pissing people off. Like he would just like.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Oh my
God.
God.
He like wouldn't think about like his actions or like his like what he says, and he would just like, piss so many people off. Like
so. All right, I'll wait. I mean, no, you can elaborate. It's fine.
Oh, wait,
I was gonna say something, but
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'll talk. Okay, so I remember just I was just really okay, so part of it was because I didn't really have too many friends in middle school, and like I just wanted attention, so like I would say like stuff I knew
You
that was stupid.
loser.
Like I
I'm sorry.
like I,
Sorry,
wow,
sorry,
thank you.
sorry.
But so like I would on purpose say those things to like people like would look at me and stuff like that, and I would get like that sort of attention, and then so yeah, that's like why I started doing it, and then it sort of just become like a unconscious thing. Like and then like it happened to a point where like I just didn't really have a filter like for like a while, so like things would just like pop out, and like so that's why like even now like sometimes like I have like trouble like when I have conversations like I have trouble like maybe accidentally saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. But I think like you've gotten a lot better at that, where like you actually
Mhm.
think more about what you say and stuff like
Right?
that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
I
like
still do very reckless things sometimes, but
yeah, but I think my point is like you've gotten a lot better from that. So
yeah,
I'm saying like I would say like in the past that used to be your greatest flaw, but I don't think that's your greatest flaw anymore. Is what I'm trying to say.
big up to
I think
Oscar.
like I think your greatest flaw now is just like I think you're just too weak-minded. Like it's a very
you know what?
I
Yeah,
think it's a very
sure.
general thing that encompasses. I think it's a very general weakness that encompasses like a lot of your weaknesses. Like we've talked about how, like last week. Oh wait, not last week. Oh wait, this is like in 2 weeks from now. But
Well,
we've
just
talked
elaborate on what you mean though.
we've talked about how like you don't necessarily take the initiative always, and how sometimes
Right,
like
yeah,
you don't finish what you start, right? Things
Mhm.
like that.
right.
And I think like another one is just like I think you doubt yourself a lot, and I think that's another part
That
of
was
it.
gonna be mine. I was gonna say that Oscar is constantly second guessing himself.
Do you want to go
And
into that?
what? Do I want to go more into that?
Yeah.
I think it's like, for example, like Oscar's gonna say something, and then someone says something, and goes, "Oh, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go."
Mm.
But like, it's not that he's like polite. It's just that he probably like already trashed his own opinion and his thought inside his own head that he's just too afraid to say it now.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
for sure.
like that probably like that like soul thing probably there's probably a lot of things stemming from that, like maybe
Yeah,
his insecurities and his tendency to not complete things because maybe he's second guessing his ability to do it
Mm-hmm.
or to complete it or to give it 100% or give it his best try, you know.
yeah. You know, this is good because for like a very long time, like I would always like wonder, like, oh, like what's wrong with me? Like, oh, that's not bad. Like, but just like what
Yeah.
yeah, what's wrong with me? Basically, like, so like I mean, like I could never like quantify it, like as in terms of like verbally, like words, like maybe even
Yeah.
saying to myself, like, this is my problem. Like I can never like quantify basically, but like this is good. Like it's
But, like
sort of
once
like
you identify, it's like a lot easier to work on it, right?
yeah, for sure that too. But it's just cool to like actually like have it like as a word, sort of like weak minded, which is like true. It's very true.
Mhm.
Like I feel like a lot of times so what Louis was saying, like I'm just like a very submissive person, I guess. Like I'm what you would call beta, okay? But yeah, and like I just feel like okay, so like for taking initiative, right?
Mhm.
Like sometimes I feel like if I would take initiative, so like okay, this is an example, like enter a competition or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't because like I just feel like oh yeah, I could never win that competition in the first place. Like so like I just like don't do it.
Yeah.
So I mean yeah, like just that sort of stuff. Like I'm very weak minded and I get down a lot on myself, like not even about like stuff like that's important, like oh my grades are bad, you know, like I gotta work hard and like my grades are bad. But it's just like damn, like why am I like me? Like I like low self esteem and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Which is part of weak minded.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know how we mentioned the Deca vlog
Yeah, we
back
mentioned
in
that
our
about
weekly updates?
Mhm.
In that vlog, we mentioned how Oscar is like a completely different person when he's around.
Mm.
Like so there's a school like that's close to us called North, and when Oscar's hanging out with North kids, he's almost like a completely different person.
Uh-huh.
Like he doesn't second guess himself. He doesn't like he barely stutters. He's like, oh, you can talk, you can talk. He like takes the initiative. He like takes the lead on the conversation and he makes it flow. He's funny, he's charming. Not saying he's not now, but like
But he was like he took the lead there. Like
And
it
gassing
looked
me.
like he was like
yeah,
oh, like
John,
a leader of a group.
like on in Percy Jackson, the third book, third
Yeah.
book, oh,
Titan Scars.
not third book, second book, I think,
Sea
when
of
Percy goes
Monsters.
to
Sea of Monsters.
Calypso's island.
That's
Yeah.
that's no
Not
that's
Calypso,
that.
the
That's the fourth book.
Cece's island, Cece's
Yeah,
island.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And and he looks in the mirror, and it's like a better version of himself.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the sort of vibe I get when Oscar like hangs out with North kids.
Oh, like that. Like that's like the better version.
Like
of
the better
Oscar.
version of Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't even say like that's like a better version of Oscar. That's like a very fake version of Oscar. Like,
Oh, like the real you is still under all that.
yeah, that's like a facade basically. Like it's just like, like, oh, you're in the moment, like you talk a lot and like you laugh a lot and you say a lot, you make a lot of these jokes and like it comes out a lot smoother, I guess, because like these are people you don't really see on the regular. So it's like, I don't know, it's just a different sort of vibe, I guess. Different crowd, like, so you can sort of be like a different you too. But that's not even like if I had to act like that like every single day, like at North, like basically be that sort of guy, I would get tired of it basically, because that's like not me.
It's like yeah.
Like I'm just not I'm not the type to be like the life of the party. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I couldn't keep that up, but yeah.
But I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with like not being the life of the party.
No, for sure. I don't think it is either. For a long time, I thought there's something wrong with it. Like I'd be like, oh, why am I like, like.
Oh, if I'm not the life of the party, then people want to hang out with me. That
Right, exactly.
That kind of thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. I'm trying to like just chill with myself. Not saying like I don't want any friends, but just like not care so much about what other people think about me.
Yeah.
So we talked about this last week too, or a couple of weeks ago. I forgot, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think like I don't know. Oscar, where do you think like your weak-mindedness stemmed from?
I think my weak-mindedness stemmed from is like, what did I just say? That was like not English. My weak-mindedness.
I spoke in cursive, bro. No, we met in several.
I think it stems from.
You spoke in 2 times speed, bro.
Just never like. It could be a lot of things. I never really. Wow, why do I keep mentioning this? I never really had friends, so like.
No, but it's like it was like a big part of like your like it's like a big part of like what you remember. So like it's okay to like keep mentioning it.
Right. Okay, that's true. But yeah, so I didn't really have any friends, and like I was by myself a lot, and I never really took initiative for anything basically, and like I didn't really.
Then where did that come
hang
from?
out. So that just came from I don't know. I wasn't good at making friends, I guess.
Like
Then
in
elementary school.
Elementary school. I mean, I would hang out with the kids in my class, but everyone. I moved there in 3rd grade, like, which I mean isn't too like late to move in. I guess like you can still make friends in 3rd grade, but I mean I don't know. I guess I wasn't good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I moved where we live now, in 6th grade, right?
Right. Yeah.
You think it's easier to make friends in 6th grade than 3rd grade?
I think in 3rd grade kids are pretty stupid. So. I mean, I don't know. Like it's sort of like you don't really know. Like how 3rd graders talk to 3rd graders. Like
yeah,
it's
that's
like
true.
dumb conversations.
I didn't have that many friends in elementary school. I wasn't that good at making friends in elementary school.
I was the king in elementary school.
In Florida?
I was like the only Asian kid, so it was probably just like token
so
stuff.
Everyone was just picking up.
Like fetish
everyone
stuff.
Everyone wanted the exotic friend.
Everyone wanted the Asian friend. So I was probably like the token friend, but I was still.
Anyways, thank you for putting this into words for me, because that was very helpful.
Yeah, I hope you improve on it, Oscar.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's talk about his strengths.
Yeah, let's talk about good stuff.
Build this man back up.
Let's build
I can't wait. I can't wait for you guys to sit here for a solid 5 minutes to go. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Hey, yo, that's
all right. Let's keep it rolling.
Oscar. Yo, Oscar, that's kind of weak-minded of you.
I know. Like I think of myself in such a bad, like, negative view of myself.
Hey, yo. Oh wait, what's that? Straighten up, champ. Come on, Oscar.
Thank you.
Yo, head up,
that
king.
strong
Head up,
mind.
king.
Head up, king.
Head up, king.
Head up, bro. I don't even gotta think about this. I already know what I'm gonna say.
Shut up.
I think Oscar. What?
All right, say it then. Say it.
Well, I think Oscar's greatest trait is that I think like, okay, it may come from like insecurity, but I think like, he cares a lot about like his friends and like what each person like each person's situation. Like I think he like, cares about like each person's situation, and he like tries his best. He tries his best to like help each person in their own unique situation.
Okay, where is this coming from?
Because like I think like remember like that time like when like that time like you broke your word with me, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
this is multiple times, but
like what I had to like. Do you know like specific time I'm talking about? Like we were watching Louis' soccer game.
I remember when we were watching Louis' soccer game, but I don't remember when.
All right, but the point is like.
Oh,
like,
I remember. Yes, and you got upset. Yeah,
but I think like even though like I got upset that time and like you broke your word that time, I think like the whole point is like that like the promise that you gave then came from a good place. You know, like you're like you saw like that I felt like out of place, and like you wanted to like make me feel more there, and like that I belong there. And I think that's like truly a great thing, because like I think like because like you've been through that time when you didn't always feel like in place, like when you see someone else feeling that way, like you really want to help someone out, like you really want to help that little guy out because you were that little guy.
Yeah, for sure. Like
And I think that's like
yeah.
a great trait that you have. I think that's your best trait.
I remember when I first started getting friends, right? And like, we're all friends now and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like whenever, I mean, I can't always say this is true, but like I like to say like I try and like I try not to be like a super mean person, which I mean, some bad. Like even if you are a mean person, that's already bad. But like
My
I don't
bad.
think. No. How do I put this in like a way that like? Okay, I guess I'm trying to say is like, yeah, I know what it feels like to like not really have too many friends, and like I know what it feels like to like,
Yeah, and
you know,
like
be
even
worried
though it
about what other
sucks
people are
that
thinking
like you
about you
went
and
through
stuff like
that.
that. So like when we do end up talking like about other people and stuff like that, I'd be like, you know, man, I can't put my words, I can't put my thoughts into words.
Yeah, no, but,
Yeah, so
no,
we
like
understand.
we get the vibe though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, another example of that trait is like one time I was
Hey, be original, Louis. Give Oscar his best trait from yourself. Come on.
I'm just offering another example.
I'm just
One
kidding.
time I was like very sad for the entire day. I think John knows what I'm talking about. And
Was it the Wednesday?
no, it was something that you put me up to.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh wait, were you
Or-
actually sad? Wait, no, it was like when I
no.
asked you, right?
I wasn't that was I wasn't actually sad, but I was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
I was
It was
acting very
yeah.
sad
It was the
for
day
like
when I
this.
asked you for a favor, right?
Yeah, he asked me for a
Yeah.
favor to be sad for the entire day.
Hey, wait.
He wanted to
Fine,
see
no,
how
that's
people
fine.
would
It's fine.
react,
You
right?
want me to cut this out?
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I didn't ask you to be sad, but like,
Just detached from the world.
yeah,
Disinterested.
detached,
And
disinterested. Sure,
like when my period with Oscar rolled around, like he did not leave me alone, like the entire time. Like we had gym together that year, and I walked into the locker room. Oscar instantly knew what was wrong with me. He didn't know what was wrong with me, but he knew that there was something wrong with me, and he didn't leave me alone basically for the entire gym period. He was like, "Yo, like tell me what's wrong, like you good, bro? Like I know you, bro. Like I know something's up. Like why don't you just tell me?" But he wasn't that like annoying, but like it was more, he was very considerate and like
yeah. This is
we
totally
just
gonna kill the vibe, but just a question: was that the gym period with the hoodie story?
no
This is a different
no
day, but it's that period.
It's that period. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
continue the deep stuff.
uh,
Continue the deep stuff.
um yeah, and basically Oscar just wanted to know the whole like
Well, like not all
just wanted
wanted
to
to
know
know,
what's
but like he
wrong.
wanted to like help you.
He
Right?
wanted, yeah, he wanted to help me,
Yeah.
and he just didn't stop wanting to help me. Like most of the time people just like ask once or twice and then just like, okay, fine, you want to tell me, it's okay, whatever. But Oscar didn't leave me alone the entire time.
Mm.
I feel
And
like it's all right. Wait, finish your story. Never mind. My bad.
and yeah, I appreciated that a lot.
See, Oscar, I ain't got no hesitation about your best trait, bro. So what do you think is also like best trait? Because like that was just like you adding onto my thing.
Wait, can I elaborate for a second?
Oh
Sure.
yeah, sure.
Okay, so what I was gonna say before is like that's like that's like something I want to do, but I feel like sometimes people don't want to hear from me. You know, like
I think that's also being weak-minded.
yeah, maybe it probably is.
Okay, well, I think like it varies on each person because like some people like some people like really just want to be left alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly. So like
you
I don't
ask
want to be that
once.
dude who keeps pressing if they want to be alone, or like they don't want to talk to me about it. You feel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had that issue as well, like not knowing or like not really understanding like, oh, would the person want me to keep pushing on, like keep pressing the issue, or would they want me to back off? Like
So
I've
like,
kind of had
but
trouble
if it's someone like Louis
discerning
or like
that.
John, like we're very close, right? Like that, like I'll be like bro, like just tell me, like
Yeah.
or like at least like what can I do to like help out or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's also like a big thing. Like you don't always need to know what's going on to help out. Like sometimes
Mhm.
you just gotta ask like what can I do to help out? And like sometimes they'll tell you like what you can do to help out, but like you don't necessarily need to always know what's going on. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, Louis, what do you think is Oscar's best trait?
I mean, to be honest, this is gonna sound kind of crappy, but for like for like ever since you asked this question, I was like I was racking my brain like, oh shoot, what's Oscar's best trait? And it's so weird because we've been best friends since like seventh grade, so I feel like I should know this stuff. But I
I
was
said
thinking
something
that
dumb too. I said I said, what is it called? I just piggybacked off John's.
No,
So-
I have a thing. I think like I agree with John. That's pretty. I agree with John. But one trait about Oscar that I really that I just really appreciate is that he's just a good companion. Like it sounds.
Yo, Oscar, look us in the eyes. We're trying to
It's-
compliment
I'm
you.
writing something down. You know what I'm writing down.
Yeah. I told you to write something down. Never mind. My bad.
But no, I'm listening though. I'm very good
Okay.
companion.
Like it sounds pretty general and like just something I just picked out of Google or something. Like traits of
Yo,
a good
You're
friend.
making it sound. You making Oscar sound like a dog. He's a good companion.
No, but like for the I've known him since 6th grade. I've been friends with him since 7th grade, and like every single moment where I like felt down, I feel like Oscar was there the entire time. Maybe he's gonna say like, oh, he's gonna disagree, but like in my
That's
head,
just him being weak-minded.
yeah,
Don't listen.
like in my lowest lows, Oscar's always been there for me, and that might be something that like people brush off like, oh, isn't that just like a trait of a good friend? But like that's underrated. That's like a very, very good trait to have and something that I appreciate a lot in Oscar.
Thank you.
He's so happy. He's so giddy right now. You can tell on the inside he's so happy.
I'm okay. I'm just glad that people think I'm a good friend.
Yeah. Oscar, don't be so weak-minded. There's
Which is,
plenty of
I
good
mean,
traits
that's like
about you.
really.
There's plenty of good traits.
I just want
about
people to think I'm a good friend, which is good. Which is good.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy boy.
you. You can tell how happy Oscar
You're
is.
welcome,
Like,
boy, buddy.
Like you can tell on the inside, Oscar's
Stop
so
it!
happy
Stop
right
it!
now.
Stop exposing
So
me.
happy
Stop it.
right
Man's
now.
Cut the
cheesing
clip.
inside,
Cut this
bro.
part.
He loves this so much.
Post production, you know what to do.
You are post-production, Oscar.
I know. I'm talking to myself.
All right, let's get it on to John, bro.
Yes.
Wait, Oscar's so happy. It's so
I am
This
John.
is
Okay,
so cute.
John's just saying this because
So
he's in.
cute.
Are you like trying to avoid us talking about you or something like that?
How would I avoid this? It's literally on the podcast. We're gonna get.
I
to
know,
it.
but it's like it seems like you're like extending it. So
Okay,
that,
okay. All right, let's hear.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yo, you see, Oscar just challenged my like. He said that just so that I would stop saying that.
It's very possible, John. It's very strong.
Okay,
Like, John, do
okay.
you want to start with your greatest strength or your greatest weakness?
I don't care. Whatever is easier for you guys to think of.
Greatest strength is easier.
Okay.
That means you have more strengths than weaknesses, John.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You want to go first or?
I'll go first.
Okay.
This is, I think his greatest strength, like, is probably his like. Okay, this is tough because I don't want to be wrong.
I mean,
Okay,
there's
Louis, you go
one
first.
right
Yeah, you
answer.
go
It's just
first.
like what you think is my greatest strength is.
Well,
There's
I think
no
I
right
know,
John's
but
greatest
I don't want to.
strength
I'm basically like an outsider peering into your life. You feel like I don't really know you. Like I know you, but like I don't really know you. No, you know you.
I don't know what you're saying, Oscar.
Okay, I'll stop talking. Anyways,
What I think John's greatest
Weak-minded.
strength- what I think John's greatest strength is I just really like his way of thinking. Like how logical he is in each and every decision in his life. Like
you're saying he's good.
John's gonna laugh at me. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you think that's my greatest strength?" But honestly, his
like
thinking
practically that's
system-
a very good trait to have.
his thinking
like,
system
good
applies
judge-
to every single situation.
That like
situation in his life.
good judgment. Basically, like in terms of when you have like
Like
you know,
it's
judgments
so
and
rare
stuff,
to see
it's very
John
good.
make like a rash decision or like a decision that
You know
he-
what I came to realize? I came to realize that sometimes I'll be thinking something and then John will be like, I thought this, but whatever. And like I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm probably wrong and John's right. And that's not even me being weak-minded. It's more like it's more like at the beginning.
Totally being
No,
weak-minded.
because let me tell you, at the beginning I was like, I'm still gonna go with what I did with what I'm thinking. And I ended up being wrong and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna listen to John from now on. when he gives me advice.
Wait, what? No, that's just you being weak-minded.
That's not being weak-minded. That's learning from your mistakes, John.
Nah, I definitely.
Okay.
I've definitely been in Oscar's shoes where I'll go to John for like advice on something, and he'll be like, "Dude, just do X." I'll be like, "Oh, but what if I want to do Y?" He's like, "Why are you
Yeah.
stupid?" I'm like, "Oh, but I'm gonna just do Y." It's like, bruh.
I have some
so
faith in myself
freaking
at the
bad
beginning.
for
Like
me.
I think I'm gonna go with my gut, and I think I'm making the right decision, and it ends up being the wrong decision, and I do it again like so many times, and until like basically a couple months ago, I forgot whatever we were talking about, but I'm pretty sure we were just talking about something, and then like I make a decision, and then John told me what to do, and like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to John this time, and it ended up being right, and it ended up being the right thing to
Wait,
do.
what?
And also, I think I learned a lot from you, John.
Yes,
What'd
John
you
is a
learn?
great teacher.
Not just like
Wait. It makes it sound like I'm not even like your friends anymore. I'm just like some like.
no, I meant
He's a
like
life
you're-
coach, guys. He's just a life coach.
He's a life
my
coach.
gosh.
well, I'm saying like
Hey,
just
by the way,
being.
guys, make sure you leave your tips. It's $60 an hour. But okay, continue.
Okay, that
I
was
mean,
mad
I mean,
funny,
like,
bro.
okay, we've been hanging out a lot more during quarantine than we usually do in the school year. Not like we're still pretty good friends, but just like I would say we,
not hanging out.
or I
like,
mean,
talk-
we started talking a lot more,
Talking more.
which is cool. I like talking with John. I really like talking with John, and I feel like being around his personality a lot has like sort of made me a little bit more like slightly more organized, and like I procrastinate a little bit less because of John. And I'm like, and like I started like.
Really now, because I'm a pretty bad procrastinator myself.
No, but I don't know, like, because I feel like, oh, you procrastinate, but you get it done on time. I'll procrastinate and then still hand it in late. You feel?
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so I mean that's not like
Also-
I don't think that's your greatest trait though, but it's just
Also, John's not scared of like saying what's on his mind. Like, not only will he think like logically like what makes sense to him, but he's not afraid to say
But would you say he's blunt though? Like he sort of says it and it ends up being hurting people's feelings?
it.
Because I would.
Happens a lot.
Hell
That
yeah,
does happen
bro.
a lot.
We've mentioned that like at least 100 times. That's
So yeah,
That indeed does happen.
but that comes with sort of just speaking what's on your mind though. Like it's
But like I sort of have a problem with that where I sometimes might not be able to confront someone about like what I think or like what I thought differently about or just if I
Mhm.
have a problem with it. But John will just say it.
right.
Like probably for me, I'm not like for me, I'll be like, oh, but what if this person doesn't like what I say? What if this person's not my
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
anymore?
for
John
sure.
doesn't care about that at all. Like he probably does, but like he knows that his friendship with them is so strong, or not so, but like strong enough that it'll like withstand any sort of thoughts
Right,
or
yeah.
arguments that they have.
I think the most important thing when you're being friends with John is like most of the stuff he says is like doesn't come from a bad place.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it may come off. It may sound.
Right, it may sound bad, but
Yeah.
Like from an outsider's perspective, they'll be like, "Did he just say that?" But then like,
Hey yo,
like,
trust
we
me. It's
know.
out of love. Trust
yeah,
me.
it's all out of it's all out of like wanting you to be a better person.
right, yeah.
You know?
I would say one of my favorite traits about John is that he like okay, so it's sort of like what they said about me, but like he like wants to help his friends, like, but he's a little bit more practical in like helping his friends than I am. Like he can give them more practical advice. Like I remember like we were talking once and he was like, but yeah, if you have any questions
You
about
mean
the
better?
colleges and yeah, sure, it is better.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But I remember we were talking once and he was like, well, yeah, if you have any questions about colleges and stuff or whatever, like just call me and ask me. And like not even about colleges or any, like not even just about colleges, but whenever like I do have a question, like I text John or I call him, like he always picks up or he calls me back if he doesn't pick up. And like even if he's not busy, like even if he is like kind of busy, he'll be like, I can't give you an answer right now, but I'll definitely call back, and he like follows back and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool too.
Let's move on to his flaws. Yes, sir. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life.
Louis so
And then we
excited.
just sit here for like 5 minutes, not be able to think anything, and John's just like, "Let's go,
Let's go.
All right, we can't let that happen. We gotta.
First of all,
All right.
John's cringy as hell, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's low key true sometimes. That's low key true sometimes.
No, I wouldn't say it's like his greatest flaw.
I was just thinking so hard right now. He can't let me get away with that. Okay, this flaw.
Okay.
I
All right,
love you,
Louis, do you got one?
Yeah, I do.
I got one too.
We talked about him always wanting to improve the other person. That's
Mhm.
obviously a great trait.
That's a
But
good trait.
It's also like a little double-edged sword.
Okay.
Because he might get like too involved in the person's life
Mhm.
and like give too much input and like try to take the steering wheel when he should just be like the passenger, like trying to just give directions, you know.
Oh, you think that's a bad thing?
Well, it can
Jesus,
be a
take the
good
wheel.
thing. It can be all right, John.
You know, your boy.
You
You get it? Season finale.
Yo,
You get it?
because John is Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus, take the wheel. You get it?
No.
that was a funny episode.
But it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't think that's a bad thing, but I can see why it's a bad thing though. But at least I don't think it's a bad thing.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
like for me, like I'm so stupid that like I'll just take John's advice. It'll end up being the right one.
Yeah.
Genuinely think independently for themselves. They'll be like, bro, just shut up, or like something like that. I
I
can
get
see
it, I
that
get
happening with like
Yeah, I get
a
Louis' like
person.
brain cells are just like all playing rock paper scissors together. Like that's what they're doing every day.
And I just
Louis,
lose every single time.
shower.
Shut up, shut down, shut. You cannot talk about that. You can't talk about that, bro. I mean, we basically said it anyways.
Okay, Oscar, what do you think my greatest flaw is?
I think your greatest flaw is sometimes like you're a little bit too blunt.
I've heard that one a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard that one a lot as well. Not for
You mean
myself.
about yourself?
For
Oh, you about
John.
John? Yeah. I mean, I've been friends with you long enough that like again, like I said before, I know like most of the stuff you don't say comes from bad doesn't come from a bad place, but like hurts sometimes, John. You know, I'm a weak-minded person. I can't take it sometimes, but like, all right, damn, do I really want to give an example?
You can give an example.
I know, but I feel like that just makes it so much more real. Like it's something that I think about on the daily, which is it's totally not, but
You
I
can still
do.
give an example.
Yeah,
Louis clearly does.
John hurts my
He thought about it
feelings
for a
on the
whole-
daily.
Wait,
oh,
I said something to you. You thought about it the whole night. And then you
what did you mean by shut up?
John just bullies.
That's a TikTok clip. That's a clip.
I'm a freaking punching bag, bro.
Anyways, all right. So like with the deck of jokes, right? Like I make natties, John and Louis make natties. Like he says it all the time.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not like I'm okay. But I don't want to be that dude who's like stop making that joke, like, because then it sounds stupid, right? Like my feelings are hurt.
I mean, if
But-
it really hurts you, you should say it.
Yeah, if
I
it
know,
really hurts
but-
you, like I'll stop.
Like I
Oh,
still have that problem where like I can't like tell my friends to stop. Like,
Right? Yeah.
what if I just ruin the vibe?
I mean, I don't know if that's being blunt though. I feel like that's more of like a personal problem that I have.
Probably.
Okay, yeah, but with the bluntness, it's like
Probably.
sort of like, right? Like he says stuff a little bit too harshly sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, but
I definitely
that's
heard that
part of
one.
his personality though.
Yeah, I definitely heard that one. I feel like the thing is like with that is like it becomes like a very double-edged sword because some people find that as like something appealing and that's something that's like one of my strengths, but then other
Right.
people will find that as like a weakness. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think it varies.
it varies from person to person.
For
on,
sure,
like,
for
how they
sure.
view that. I think Louis views it as a
Plus,
a plus, right?
I think it's a plus too.
Yeah, I actively seek out John trying to like beating me
Yeah.
up, and, like roasting me.
Happens a lot.
Like, John, why am I so inadequate about this? Well, Louis, let me just
Let me whip out my notepad. 1, 2, 3.
John just roasts me for 2 hours straight. I'm like, huh. And then like for like the duration, like at the beginning, I'm like, oh yes, I can use this. And then as time goes on, I'm like,
Oh, I didn't realize you had so much to say.
I'm just like my lip is trembling. I'm like trying to I'm turning off the camera, like crying. Like that's basically how our phone calls go. No, but John's a good friend. He's a great friend.
He's definitely a really good
Those
friend.
4 a.m. FaceTime calls. Just leave the Louis just.
The thing is, like, I'm not even developing like thick skin. Like most people will say, like, "Oh, I get roasted all the time. Like, no one can make me cry. No one can make my feelings hurt." But my feelings still get hurt, bro. So whack. It's like, like it's crazy. I'm just a snowflake. That's the conclusion that we've come to.
We've come full circle. Full circle from the
All right, this is a productive and entertaining episode, I would say.
Yeah, so
People got to definitely know us
to know us a little bit
know us
more.
better.
Yeah.
I just said people know us better. That doesn't make sense.
But why does that make sense? Anyway,
I said,
Oscar's just doubting himself. People already know. People already understand why he's doubting himself.
now you know.
how y'all know? Now,
Alright.
now strangers from Dubai, Ohio, Ireland,
Nepal.
Nepal.
like, just know all of
Yo,
our
shout out Nepal, bro.
insecurities.
I didn't even know
Shout out to
they had
Nepal.
Spotify there.
Okay. Thank you
Is that
guys
time?
for tuning in. Yeah, time out.
Oh, we're
Thank
still
you guys
doing
for tuning in to the first episode of season 2. Make sure you tune in next week. We got a special guest for you guys. You want to see Louis open to criticism, getting his feelings hurt a little. Make sure you check out next week's episode.
Y'all will understand when you get
Very special guest for you guys. So yeah, so check out next
Peace.
week's episode. Check us out on everything. Blah blah blah. Instagram, Spotify, not YouTube. TikTok. Check us out. LOJcast. See you guys
Peace,
next time.
peace.